Hi, how are you today? This is Auntie Nat's Crochet. Glad you chose this tutorial video. Do subscribe to my channel. The subscribe button is at this corner over here. It will mean a lot to me. I have hundreds of videos, so do check them out. And today I'm gonna make a bunny. You can use just about any color. It's a squishy, or you can call it a plushie. And these are milk cotton yarn. 5-ply milk cotton yarn, and I'm going to use a 3.5 mm hook. Okay, so this bunny is just the head. So I'm gonna have this animal head squishy series, if you can call it that way. Okay, now let's start. And then of course, besides the milk cotton yarn, you will also need some stuffings. And the safety eyes and safety nose is up to you. If you do not want to add safety eyes, or you do not have safety eyes, you can actually sew some eyes and nose and mouth. Okay, now I'm gonna make the head first. I'm gonna start off with a magic circle. I'm gonna curl the yarn around my finger and make a cross. Pull up a loop and make a knot. Or you can make a magic circle in any way that's convenient to you. So now in this magic circle or magic ring, I'm going to do 6 single crochet. You're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm gonna do 6 single crochet. Then you go to the first stitch. Now if you do not know where is the first stitch, you can count back from the V shape here. You can count back and you will find your first stitch. In the first stitch, I'm going to do increase. Oops, okay. Increase means 2 single crochet into the same stitch. Let me add a marker. So I'm going to do increase all around. I started with 6 single crochet and now I do increase all around, which means this row I should have 12 stitches. And this is row 2. So now we go to row 3. Row 3, I'm going to do single crochet, followed by an increase. So you do single crochet, then you do increase. Increase means 2 single crochet into the same stitch. So you do 1 increase, so one single crochet, 1 increase, 1 single crochet, 1 increase, and in total you should have 6 sets. And you should have 18 stitches in this row. Now I'm going to go to row 4. Row 4, I'm going to do increase. And let me add a marker first. Increase means 2 single crochet into the same stitch. I'm going to do increase first this time. Then I'm going to do single crochet in the next 2. 1, 2. Then you do increase. And 1, 2. You should have 6 sets of it. And you should have 24 stitches in this row. And now I'm going to go to row 5. I'm going to curve a bit, so turn it this way. Row 5, I'm going to do single crochet in the next 3, followed by an increase. So this is 1, 2, 3. You have 3, and you do increase. One, 2, 3, increase. So you should have 6 sets of it. And this row excuse me, and this row you should have 30 stitches, 30. And now I'm going to do single crochet all around, no increase or decrease, just do 1 single crochet in every stitch from row 6 until row 8. I'll come back to you once I'm at the end of row 8. And this is how it looked like after the 3 rows of single crochet all around. And now we go to row 9. Row 9, I'm going to start with, wait, let me get this first. I'm going to start with 7 single crochet, or should I say single crochet in the next 7 stitch. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, oh sorry, 7. Get carried away. Oh gosh. 2, 4, 6, 7. Once I have 7 single crochet or single crochet in the next 7, I'm going to do 5 increase. Increase means 2 single crochet into the same stitch. This is 1 increase, 2 increase, 3 increase, 4 increase, 5 increase. So after this 5 increase, I'm going to do single crochet in the next 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And after this 6 single crochet, or single crochet in the next 6, I'm going to do 5 increase again. So this is 1 increase, 2 increase, 3 increase, 4 increase, 5 increase, and you will have 7 stitches left. I'm going to do single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you will find something like this, like here, botch up a bit. This should be the cheek, this should be the front of the face, and this should be the back, because the back here will be like 7, 7, 14. There's 14 stitches here that does not have increase, and here you have increase and increase. And can you see the shape? It chucks out a bit here and here. So now from row 10 until row 12, I'm just going to do single crochet all around. No increase, no decrease, just single crochet all around. So I'll come back to you once I'm at the end of row 12. You should have 40 stitches in these few rows. Again, this is how it looked like after row 12. So now I'm going to do my first decrease. I'm going to do single crochet in the next 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then I'm going to do 5, 2 together. So I'm going to do the invisible decrease, or invisible 2 together. I'm just going to use a front loop and a front loop, and I'm going to put through 2 and 2. So that's the first one. Now the second one, and the third one, the fourth decrease, and the fifth one. Then I'm going to do single crochet in the next 6. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm going to do 2 together. I'm gonna take the front loop, oops, and the front loop, I'm gonna put through 2 and 2. So this is my first, second, third, fourth, and my fifth. And now you should have 7 stitches left. You should do single crochet in this 7th stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you should have 30 stitches in this row. Now I'm going to go to row 14. Row 14, I'm going to do single crochet in the next 3, followed by a 2 together. That will make one set. So this is 1, 2, 3, and you do a 2 together, and again 1, 2, 3, and you do a 2 together. All in, you should have 6 sets. Oops, let me do that again. 1, 2, 3, 2 together. If you could not see where is your next 2 together, because to beginners it could be confusing, especially right after you do a 2 together. It does looks like this is one stitch, but actually this stitch was taken by the 2 together. So if you're not sure, you can actually add marker all the way as to inform you where is your 2 together. And your amigurumi will look like this. It kind of have a 2 kind of chick here. So I should stop doing decrease first. I should continue to do the ear and add the eyes and nose and whatnot before I continue, because I like to sew all those stuff. I like to sew all the face, make everything nicely before I add stuffing and really completely seal this part here. So if you intend to make this into a keychain, now is the time to, in this hole here, you add your hook, your keychain, or you can use your yarn to make a loop here so that you can hang it onto your back, or you can just leave it on the table like this. Okay, now I'm going to do the ear. Okay, I've made one side of the ear. So this color here, there's no fixed row of how many in this color. Just randomly make one patch here. So I'm gonna start with this lighter color. I'm gonna start by making a magic circle. Once you have a magic circle, you do 6 single crochet into the ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 4, 6. So you have 6 single crochet here. And row 2, I'm going to do increase. Increase means 2 single crochet into each stitch. This is 1, 2, so 2 single crochet into the same stitch is called an increase. So we started with 6 single crochet and now we did increase, so we should have 12 stitches in this row. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And now I'm going to do single crochet all around from row 3 to row 9. So from row 3 until row 9, you just do single crochet all around. And here I show you how I'm going to change color. Just do about halfway through and you just grab the other color. Just change it to this color. Get rid of this bubble here. Bring this tail along a bit. Okay. So maybe just make 2 or 3 stitches. Up to you. There's no fix. And you can change it back to this color, because now it's just single crochet all around, so there's no increase or decrease, so it's very easy to change color. You just change color as when you like. Let me show you one more row. Okay, this bubble here, this I call this a bubble. You can just get rid of it. So every row you should have the same number of stitches, that is 12 stitches. So I will just crochet until that color part, then I add color. Not necessary at the exact spot. You can add like 2 stitch away, or 2 stitch before, or 3 stitch after, it's okay. You not necessarily have to really add exactly at the same spot. So like for example here, I want to do one more before I change color. Let's say I did one more on this gray, top of this gray color. Then you can do one more here before you change it to the other color. So it doesn't really matter. In fact, I find that it looks nicer this way, more natural. It's a rabbit. Rabbit does not have a fixed shape on the forehead, or even the patches on its body does not have a exact triangle or rectangle. It's just one patch of colors. It looks more natural. So here you see it comes out like this. So you can actually make it differently. Like for example, this row, I'll change color before I reach it. I'll change it here before I reach this gray part here, to make it look uneven, to make it look like a patch. If you notice, I mean, if you have seen my other videos, the way I change color here is different from the tapestry crochet, because this is a rabbit. I want all this zigzag here so that it looks like a patch. I do not want those like a zag square. So that's why when I change color, even though the base color is this color, I did not use this color. I just straight away change it to gray. So for amigurumi, I change color, I just change color. But for tapestry, there's a method for it, where like if the base here is gray, I would need to use the gray yarn first. I would need to bring the gray yarn over before I yarn over or yarn under. But this one, for amigurumi, I'm not going to do that. It looks way more natural. See that it looks like a patch, and you should have a little, you can see a bit of the other color here, then here would shrink a bit and then it widens a bit. So this one you just continue doing until you're at row 9, and row 9 you will have the length somewhere like this, and we're gonna sew it onto the head. Okay, I'll sew the ear first before I attach the eyes and nose. So the ear, I'm gonna fold it this way, make it look like this. You make a few stitches here across to hold it in this space, in this shape. Hold it in this manner. Just 1 or 2 stitches will do. Like this, so that you'll stay like this. And make sure this gray part is in the middle here like this. You can make one more, or 1 stitch above it. So it will hold nicely. And now to place it on the head, you look at these 2 hump here. It's like the cheek. Here it's flat, so this is the back of the head and this is the front. So I'm going to do the ear like this, one on the left and one on the right. So up to you whether you want it this way or you want it this way. Okay, your choice. So since I want it to be together, I'm gonna poke it right into this magic circle here. I like to sew when there's no stuffing because it's easier to shape it around. Oh, okay. Let me get that right. I have to move it to the back first because this is where the magic circle is, at the back. And make sure when I sew, these 2 cheeks face me. Like this. And up to you whether you want it to be this way or you face it this way. Okay, I want mine to be here, like this, kind of V shape. So make a few stitches before you can really hold it onto place, like this. Okay. So this is a rough idea how you should sew it, you know, once on the ear and one's on the head, and depending how you want it to slant to the side, straight up like this. So depending how you want it to be, you hold on to it, then you continue to sew. I'm going to sew off screen because chances of me knocking the camera is kind of high. So this is just a rough idea how you're going to sew it, and later I'll come back with the eyes and nose and the blusher and all. Okay, I think I'll add a nose here. If you do not have this type of plastic safety nose, you can actually make 2 stitches here and it will look like a nose. Now I intend to make it wing. I hope this works. So this is right in the middle here, and between these 2 cheeks, I assume this is the middle. So now I'm gonna add 1 eye here. Is it too close? Okay, and I'm gonna make it wing. This eye is okay. I think it's close enough. Let's see. I'm not gonna pull the tail, all the tail, just leave a bit of the tail so that I can tie a knot later on. Oh, it should come here on top here. And make a short eyebrow here like this, like wink, inky winky. Make 1 eyebrow here, and a tiny eyebrow here. Will it be too long here, I guess? Okay, let's try. There. It looks like a wink, doesn't it? And then I would add the mouth. The mouth, I think it should be smiling from here to here and into here like this. And later I'll add a splash of blusher here and here. Okay, wait. Okay, let me go get some stuffing first. Okay, come to think of it, when you wink, your mouth will go side to the side a bit. So I did this instead of just now that one. So this one is, wait, let me show you again. You make 1 stitch here, that means half of the nose here, exactly half of the nose here. You did this stitch and then you come up here. Okay, let me show you again this stitch. So here the nose is about half of the nose here, and it's gonna come this way and goes up here, and I put my hook tapestry needle here. So once I pull, your smile will go crooked, I mean like sideways, not exactly crooked. And you put it back into the same stitch, and you have a small smile to the side, more to the side. I'm not sure if you agree with me, but if you have a better way of making a mouth, please go ahead. Please share your version of your bunny with me. I would love to see how yours turn out. Let's exchange ideas. So this part here, we'll just tie a knot, not too tight. If not, the lips will not plumb up. It sink in. The thread will, the yarn will sink in and disappear. Just a bit will do, like this. If you pull too tight, this one will sink into the crochet. And now let's add a bit of a blusher. Let's make it blush a bit. Let's see, somewhere here, I guess. I'm not too sure either. Just hold on to that tail there. Make it blush to here. Well, we can correct it later on. Like this. Just a splash of blush. And here. Like this. So I purposely choose this color so that the blush is not that obvious. It's just when the lighting goes on it, you can see like it is a blush, you know, and it wink. Okay, there's too much of this. I can save it for the next amigurumi. And gonna tie a knot here. Not too tight. Maybe you can tie it with another tail that's nearest. Don't pull too tight, or your blush will blend in with the face. Where is the other? Here. And just tie a knot with whichever tail that you can find. Whoops. Okay. Oh my, it looks so cute already. Okay, now let's add a little bit of stuffing. Not too much, just a bit. I do not want it to be in the way. Just add a bit first, and later once I'm done here, I'll add a bit more. Okay, next row I'm going to go to row 15. Row 15, I'm going to do single crochet in the next 2 stitches. Let me add a marker. This is 1, this is 2, and you do a 2 together. One, two, 2 together. And you should do 6 sets of it. and by the time you come back to this marker here, you should have 18 stitches. Okay, now the second last row, which is row 16, I'm going to do 1 single crochet followed by a decrease. One single crochet, decrease. You should have 6 sets of this. Sorry for that buzzing sound. I think my neighbor is doing something, some sort of renovation, I guess. Okay, now I'm going to do single crochet, sorry. Now I'm going to do decrease all the way. Decrease means 2 together, 6 sides. This is 1 set. Two sets. Yeah, my 2 together is invisible 2 together. I just put through the front loop and a front loop, then I yarn over 2, yarn over 2, into the front loop and the front loop, you yarn over 2 by 2. Okay, this is the end of it. So I'm gonna cut the yarn and pull this. You can still see a small hole here. So this is the part where I'm gonna add a little bit more stuffing. You still can do that. I already add some just now, but it's not enough. It didn't plump up enough. It's supposed to be a really nice squishy where you can squeeze it, plump it up nicely. So at least now you add more stuffing, you won't be in the way when you crochet. So you check and see if it's plump up nicely, whether you will need more stuffing. Oops. Shape it around and see if it's plump up nicely, especially here. Shape it around and see whether it's plump up. Any part that sinks in. Okay, I think it plump up nicely now. So you just take tapestry needle or just any needle. You're gonna put through all this front loop. You see there's two, there's a V shape here. You just take the one in front. This is called the front loop. So you should have 6 of it because we did 6 decrease just now. So the last row should have 6 stitches and you pull. So this is the time you check and see. If you find that, like this one, the hole is kind of big, you make a stitch there just to cover it up. you go according to the line of this crochet line. Cover as much as you can. Sometimes when we do the two together, we pull too hard and these holes will appear. So this is the time to do some cover up. So make sure when you stitch, you follow back the line, the single crochet line, so that you don't go overboard and it looks like this, which is not nice. So when I pull, it looks like a single crochet. Do as much as you can and hide the tail inside the amigurumi. Like this one, the hole, I find it kind of big, so I must have pulled too tight just now during the two together. There, at least now it looks better, not so obvious. This, and the balance yarn, you just hide it inside the amigurumi. Oh, like here. Okay, I think that's enough. And the balance, you just hide it back inside the amigurumi. And we have ourselves a cute squishy, like a stress ball thing. So thank you for watching. Hope you like this pattern. Do stay tuned. I have a few more in this series. So shape it around nicely before you have your photo session. So thank you for watching. Do subscribe to my channel and I look forward to seeing you in my next post.